Imagine a universe where the sun is dying, not with a bang, but with a slow, cold fade that threatens to extinguish all life in the cosmos, and you are the only one who holds the key to its rebirth. You are Severian, the torturer, thrust into the final chapter of your journey, only to find that the Earth of the new sun isn't just a destination, but a metaphysical trial where memory, identity, and reality itself are tested against the backdrop of a decaying galaxy. But when you discover that saving the world isn't about wielding a sword, but about understanding the complex, layered truths of a universe that operates on logic far beyond human comprehension, you realize that salvation isn't given, it's deciphered through grit, ingenuity, and superior intellect. Welcome to the Earth of the new sun, the pulse-pounding, in a philosophical sense, atmospheric, and deeply strategic conclusion to Gene Wolfe's Book of the New Sun saga. If you love unreliable narrator tropes, high-concept sci-fi fantasy, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a protagonist navigate a hostile cosmic landscape through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical combat with the profound weight of existential duty. A narrative kicks off with our protagonist's summons to the Citadel, thrusting him into a race against time to reach the dying sun before the forces of entropy claim it forever. The atmosphere is thick with the scent of ozone and ancient dust, the static of encrypted comms, and the creeping dread of knowing that every decision could branch into a timeline where he is erased from history. Wolfe excels at capturing the psychological toll of isolation, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble, where the price of failure is not just death, but eternal displacement. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular reluctant hero trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers, it's about understanding the complex ecology of alien technology, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who rely on brute force and superior capital. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of the Book of the New Sun lies in its characters and the heavy burden of memory. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that views them as data. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. The Earth of the New Sun is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Gene Wolfe has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.